This season, we're saying goodbye to East High and we're heading to summer camp. So I'm wondering, what was it like to film, in a new setting?
It's fun. I mean, it definitely brings its challenges, like bugs and the outdoors, which I don't know if I was fully mentally prepared for. But in terms of new location, I mean, it's just, especially filming there's so much to explore. So it's definitely very exciting.
I mean, the biggest difference is we were outside dancing under the sun in this brand new location. And I think that when you have a new location and new cast members, you get to shake up a dynamic that just when you think it might get stale, there's like new drama, new juice.
Yeah, it was super fun stepping out of our comfort zone. And like Frankie said, camp brings so many different qualities to the show that we never thought we would experience, like bugs. And we got rained on one of the days, and there were dust storms, and we had to be told how to avoid contact with bears, and so many things that we theater kids could have never imagined. So it was super fun.
The show, has had a huge impact on audiences all over the world. So I'm wondering, what are you most excited for fans to see this season?
Oh gosh, so much. I just love Sophia Wiley's arc this season. I love Josh getting to have fun on camera and Matt stepping into this leadership role on camera. Julia Lester has a big arc about identity. Dara Renee tells stories I think are going to be really authentic to an audience that grows up in an era of such anxiety. Frankie Rodriguez, who's so funny and so reliable, also tells this really beautiful, relatable, surprising story this season as Carlos. And then for Saylor Bell and Adrian Lyles, who play new campers and new cast members to us, I think they arrive to remind everyone that there's so much talent always waiting in the wings.
Welcoming those two specifically is a very unique, wonderful experience because they're both crazy talented, but they're also just so sweet. And they were really, as much as we're welcoming them in, they're also welcoming us. And so just to see that the way they really embraced us and embraced our East High culture it was very sweet.
Congratulations on your characters, guys. You're coming in to this show on season 3. So you guys have some pretty interesting, characters. So if you could quickly just explain your character and who they are and what they kind of do this season.
Jet is definitely this sort of mysterious, kind of downright scary new guy that comes to this camp. And unlike Maddox, he hates it there. He doesn't want to be there. He doesn't want to sing. He doesn't want to meet people. He doesn't want to do any of the stuff that everybody else at this camp is so passionate about doing and so enthusiastic about doing. He'd much rather just be on his own. And I think that the growth that you're going to see from Jet's character and getting looser and just sort of blending with the cast rather than pushing them away, I think that watching Jet's character arc is going to be a beautiful and really fun thing to see unfold.
My character is Maddox. She is a huge camp nerd. She loves this camp. She's been going her entire life. She struggles a little bit in the beginning with like the newcomers of the Wildcats because she's so used to things being comfortable when all these new people she doesn't know show up, but that doesn't really dull her love for this camp and how obsessed she truly is with it. But as it goes on, she evolves with these characters and these different relationships, so I'm excited for everyone to see it.
You both have had so much character development over the series, like, with relationships and performance and confidence and leadership and all that kind of stuff. What is something that you think your fans will be most surprised about with your characters this season specifically?
Ooh, I just think they'll be surprised to see how Carlos adapts to his new surroundings and people. I think they might have a specific, like I've already seen on Twitter, like like them guessing what he might be going through or a specific storyline. And it's going to be, I think, surprising to see it's not what they think it is.
Yeah, I think specifically for Ashlyn, she's put in a lot of situations where she's sort of, forced to go back to her roots and who she was before Miss Jen gave her the opportunity to play Belle, which was such a turning point in her life. And she's able to revisit who she was before that moment and discover new sides of herself. So I'm really excited for everybody to see the journey that all of these characters are going to go on during camp.
We have a lot of celebrity guest stars coming on this season, including some Disney OGs. We have Corbin Bleu, Jason Earls, Meg Donnelly, and also JoJo Siwa. So what was it like to work with them? And then also, did they maybe teach you anything or give you any advice?
Oh my gosh, of course.
Surreal. It was crazy. I mean, doing High School Musical, the series, with Corbin Bleu from the original High School Musical. I mean, doing this with Jason Earls, who I grew up watching on Kickin' It, and Hannah Montana, and then, JoJo Siwa, of course, Meg Donnelly. They are just four of the most incredible people ever. And just sitting there talking with them, they give you advice on what's made them successful and what's made them more comfortable and what they've done. But while you're there, you can hardly focus on the information they're giving you, because you're like, I'm talking to Corbin Bleu right now. I'm talking to Jason Earls, so it's fantastic.
They are some of the most humble, down to earth people you will honestly ever meet. And it just was really incredible because a lot of us have really intimate scenes with some of them. And the fact that you just meet these people that you have admired for most of your life and just working closely with them and realizing how cool, normal, helpful, and insightful they are. I personally had a lot of intimate scenes with JoJo, and I had not met her before the first day that we started working together, where we had these scenes together. And she is just so professional and made it so easy, and she's just so fun to be around that I already felt like we were good friends when we started the first time, because she was all about let's get to know each other, and I was okay. And it's just I just feel so lucky to have been able to work with people like that.
Yeah, super dreamy. I mean, Corbin Bleu and Jason Earls are Disney legends, and they're so grounded and they're so in on the joke. JoJo Siwa is like a business herself, and she came on set and was so grounded and cool and became close friends with the kids on the show. Jesse Tyler Ferguson is an old friend and breezed through our show and was such a breath of fresh air and such a pro. And then Meg Donnelly, who's this kind of zombie star, who's such a gifted performer and fit right in with this cast of people. So to see all of our series regulars interacting with these kind of living legends was a blast.
Since we are Celeb Secrets, are there any secrets or behind the scenes stuff that we can't see from just watching the show that you want to tell us?
Ooh.
Secrets?
Lots of secret TikToks that have yet to be uploaded. So we'll see if those ever make airtime. But yeah, lots of secret videos, and they have spoilers in them, so we gotta wait. But yeah.
Mostly that when I'm not looking, the cast will often hang out in the bunks and play 20 Questions, Never Have I Ever. And they really are a group of teenagers who love each other. And that, after all these years, is the most meaningful thing to me as their head counselor.